This is Ryan Trahan. He's a YouTuber with millions of views and followers. The best way I can describe his videos are funny, a bit awkward, and uplifting. What I like most about his channel is when he does challenges for a good cause. For example, he has this penny series where he starts with a penny and has to cross the US or get home from Europe. You can donate to the nonprofit he partners with for his videos. In 2022, he raised over $1.4 million for Feeding America, the nonprofit. That is pretty incredible. What is a little less than incredible is his e-commerce website. I mean, it looks okay and it seems pretty simple, but I want to make it even better and match his vibe. Let's talk about Ryan Trahan's vibes. His videos and his content usually are fun, goofy, and a little bit awkward. I looked on Dribble, which is a great place for inspiration for UI UX design. And I found this e-commerce design that is pretty fun. I wouldn't say it's necessarily goofy, but I would say it more matches his vibe and also the color of his website. It looks pretty good. This is part of that design. You can see that it's still a little fun. It shows the different collections that are in the e-commerce store. I like this one as well. It just looks really clean and nice. I think this one's the winner because it'll showcase Ryan Trahan, but also the products. And I think that's why people are going to the website regardless. I'll also be using this picture because I think it just describes Ryan probably the best. This is the layout I have so far. It's just a simple nav bar with his logo, Howdy. We're gonna change the color really quick to match his vibe. Actually, I wanna change it to this color. I really like this color a lot. So I just took that color, applied it to mine. I wanted to match this top design, but I also wanted to take this blue color and also the clouds I really like, which we'll get to in a little bit. But I took the circle, I added a little shadow above, as you can see. And then I'm gonna take him and put him straight in the circle. I mean, so far so good. I think it looks a little goofy, but I think we're gonna work with it. We're gonna see how it looks. So next, I think I'm gonna try to add the Howdy icon or the Howdy word in front of him, and then also this button right here that says Shop Now. Okay, so I added the Howdy and then also the Shop Now button, and I think we're getting somewhere. I think it's a good idea so far. We'll see where we go. Next, I think I'm gonna add these clouds like he has in the picture around Ryan. Okay, so I added the clouds. I didn't really want to do like white cotton balls. It looked a little funny. So I just did like crayon clouds. And I think it looks pretty good. I think it still matches that kind of goofy fun vibe. Let's see what it looks like on a computer though. Okay, so when we look at it from a computer, you can tell that it's a little too far down. So we need to move everything up. Okay, that's better. You can see the clouds now, you can see Ryan, and I think it looks a little bit better. I do think that you can kind of tell that I didn't do the best job of cutting him out. This is more just a rough draft. We're just doing this for fun. So let's just keep going and see how it looks at the end. I think that looks pretty good for the hero section. I'm gonna start working on the category section for all of his clothing. All right, so I kind of threw together the categories. I stuck with this kind of calligraphy that's handwritten. I actually had my wife write it on Procreate. I don't have Procreate and she has the iPad anyway, so worked out great. The fonts I'm using is Poppins, which is kind of like a fun font as well. And then all these pictures we took from his Instagram or just from Google Images to throw them in there to talk about his shirts, his goofy hat, the hoodies, and then other stuff that he sells on that e-commerce website. I think it's good. It just is a little plain. So I wanted it to pop a little bit more with something a little unique. Okay, so hear me out. His vibes are kind of goofy, kind of fun. So we wanted to do an outline that looks like you're circling it with a pencil. And so this is going to be the outline for all the categories. This kind of like pencil or pen boxes. And I think it kind of adds to his already goofy website. And I think I'm going to do that for the buttons as well. Yeah, I actually think it matches his like handwritten vibe, also kind of his goofy vibe with the clouds and then the categories as well. So let's move on to another section. I was on the Cotopaxi website and I noticed this little section right here, guaranteed for good. I thought that would be a perfect addition to Ryan Trahan's e-commerce website, letting them know when you buy an e-commerce or when you buy clothes from Ryan's website, you're donating to a good cause. So let's try to match this same thing and add it to Ryan's website. Okay, so here's that section that I just showed you on Cotopaxi, kind of in the theme and the vibes of Ryan's website. So we got Feeding America, how much was raised, every donation, how many meals it provides, and then a little bit of Ryan teaming up with that organization. So this is the new section that I just added. I think the very last thing we need to add is just customer reviews and what customers are saying about the product. All right, so this is what I have for what customers are saying section. We got Mr. Beast talking about how much he loved the hoodies and the mission and how Ryan is a short king with a big cart. Thought that would be pretty good, and also something probably Mr. Beast would say. And you can notice that I marked the picture and the button as well. I think it's a pretty good section to kind of tie everything together. That's pretty much everything. This is just kind of for fun. A really, maybe not the best UI UX design website, but just something I wanted to throw together and show you just how easy it is to make a website. So here's the preview. Oh, also I used Cotopaxi's bottom screen to make it look a little bit more official. I did not want to go through and add all of these things to Ryan's website. I'd love to hear what your thoughts, your comments are. I'm new to UI UX design. I'm just kind of trying to do something every day to get a little bit better at it. If you like this content, please subscribe, like the video. I'm happy to make more of these. Thank you.